Hello. And no, you're not seeing things. This is Pwnery's Kicking It Old School. But this is something a little different. This is episode 16. It will still say Chrono Trigger, but this is called Flames of Eternity. And this game was a... How do I describe this? I had to scrap half a season's worth of recordings to restart this because I was originally going to share with you a fan-made sequel known as Crimson Echoes, which would have followed the Prophet's Guile that I showed you in the previous episode. However, that game was incomplete. Even though it was beatable, it was still incomplete. There was a couple of spoofs in it, and it was never finished until somebody else picked up the project and created this, Flames of Eternity. So a lot of this is going to be just like the series I did that I had to throw away. We're talking 90 plus gigabytes of video. But I wanted to get it right because my impressions of what this is it's master class. I mean, this fills in all the gaps between Chrono Trigger and Chrono Cross, which is the PlayStation sequel to Chrono Trigger. But there's so much in between that nobody had the questions answered to. And so Radical Dreamers came out. It was sort of more like a text-based graphic novel type thing. I hope someday, because the guy who created this said that he was going to try to make a playable game like in this style of Radical Dreamers, which would be fantastic. But for now, we'll go on and carry on with this, and I'll give you a full playthrough, and then eventually we'll get back to Betrayal at Krondor. But I really wanted to share this with you, which is why we did Prophet's Guile in between, because before I scrapped all the other videos, I forgot about Prophet's Guile. So I had to stop and start over at the end of Chrono Trigger, give you Prophet's Guile, and then now give you this. So we're going to go ahead and start a new game. And the beauty of this is it uses the original Chrono Trigger ROM engine. So all the hacks works. So I should still be able to 99 the characters, not have to worry about money, unlock techs, and that way I can just kind of get through and get to the getting to where we can just play for story, which is the whole point of this in the first place. So anyway, let's go ahead and get started, and we're going to start a new game. I've never done New Game Plus. I don't know what it's about yet. I'll play with it, in my free time and see if there's anything special. But we're going to just do a regular new game and play Flames of Eternity. I was so ready to give you Crimson Echoes, but this is Crimson Echoes, just finished and updated and modified, so we're going to go with this. And of course, we're going to keep Chrono's name the same, but we are going to call Princess Nadia her real name, Nadia, because we should, because we know it is. And then obviously Luca is still Luca. Now, this here is so you can skip through episodes and chapters in the game, but we're not going to do that. And none of these boxes seem to work either, so you can kind of disregard this part because we're going to start from the beginning. Scrapping the series that I did earlier was pretty tough, but we'll get through it. Isn't the moon wonderful? Tomorrow's the big meeting with Poor. Daddy's worried. I hope nothing bad happens. Sad to think we can save the world, and yet we can't change a couple people's minds. Hey, don't worry too much. Things will settle down. So, the first thing you're going to notice, Chrono finally has dialogue. Yeah, I'm not going to worry about it, I guess. It's such a beautiful night. Well, it's getting late. Don't sleep in tomorrow. She can't say it, but she shows it. That's right. You bagged yourself a princess. Nice. This should feel familiar. Chrono. Good morning. The other thing you'll notice is some of the audio tracks have been updated. Quite nicely, actually. I mean, I'm a purist when it comes to the sounds of the game, but I can dig this. Hear that? It's already 9 o'clock. Daddy's got a meeting with some diplomats, and we've got to be there. Luke is waiting too. Get ready and come on. Big stretch. Big stretch. Alright, so here we are. Chrono's bedroom. This should look very familiar to you. Let's read our diary. April 15th, 1005. Going to see Nadia tonight. I can't wait. But tomorrow, there's another boring meeting scheduled. So as you can see, we are now 5 years after the events of Chrono Trigger. That's where our story starts. Clearly, he's smitten with his girl. Good morning, Chrono. Nadia already left for the castle. Go catch up with her. What's this? Cake and a postcard. This is a cake I made for Mrs. Elisa. There's a postcard for Bando's wife, too. I didn't post these yet, so if you have time, maybe you can deliver them for yourself. You'd be even faster than the postal service, son. I know where one of them is. I did find the other one, but it's later on. So I could do a couple of, quote, side quests and maybe go ahead and get that done. But since I have money hacks, it's not that big of a deal. Oh, hello, Chrono. What can I do for you? Oh, this is for me. Why, thank you. So she gets the cake. You're such a caring young man, Chrono. Here, take this. 3 gold. But don't tell your mom. There's a box here. Now, this used to be the place that taught you the game, and I still think parts of it do, but we don't have to go through all that. This guy here, in Crimson Echoes, he actually warns you not to play this on a certain emulator, which is the one I used for Chrono Trigger, and so I had to switch over to this other one, because it will lock up the game. This time he doesn't warn you, he just talks about another handheld console or something. Because by the time this sequel, fan-made sequel came out, there was a remake on the Nintendo DS, I think. So he makes reference to that. There's a little bit of fourth wallery going on, which is pretty funny, actually. Now, if I stop, the time actually is correct at the bottom left corner, 1005 AD. And, as you can see, Fiona's Forest is still thriving, alive and well. So the first thing I need to do is avoid fights more than one-on-one. This is a one-on-one fight. I'm going to take him on, and we'll level 99 our character in the process. Because we ain't got no time for struggle. Because right now you can clearly see that 5 years of atrophy is filled us full of weak sauce. There we go. Got all the tech points for my hacks. Alright, so we'll be back in about 1 minute and 37 seconds while Chrono levels up.
1 minute, 37 seconds later.
And we're back, and we're 99, but I still have only 51 hit points, so I need to be careful, because I can still get killed. Just because you're level 99 doesn't mean you're invincible. And we're going to run around in this here forest, and we're going to find stuff and things. As you can see. You. Sir Chrono, the meeting's set for Guardia Castle. Don't tarry too long and poor. Well, that's our lines for the game. Maybe they should have called it Mystical Ninja, starring Fiona's Forest Guards, NPCs 3, 9, and 14. Yeah, that would be another fourth wall type thing. Alright, so the only reason I'm down here is because I want to go shopping here. Because we need stuff and things to give us a little bit of an edge. So the first thing we're going to do is we're going to money hacks, of course. So we'll just buy a few of these. Now the money hacks that I'm using for this is the same one as in Chrono Trigger, which means it is breakable, very easily breakable. And I'll have to be more cautious about how I do this. Oops. You reach a certain dollar amount, and it kind of breaks the money back down to 0. Which is pretty lame. But I can usually get us about 120k or so. And that solves the problem pretty quickly. Like I can manage with that. Okay. So basically you just do that and you sell all 99. Got 40k. And we'll buy another stack. And sell that stack. Now we got 88k. And then we buy like... See, you want to tiptoe before you get to 100k. Because it will take all your money away. And then this time what I'll do is I'll sell 98 of them. There we go. 130k. Don't be too greedy because the game will eat your money if you're not careful. Okay, so one of these is better than the other. This one. And we're going to buy 6 because it's for everyone in my party eventually. And this is cheap enough to where I can buy a stack. Same with this. And then this one I'm going to be kind of careful. Just because it's starting to get into larger denominations. And I don't want to chop down the money pool yet. Because later on we're going to run into things that will chop down the money pool no matter what you do. And then you have to sit there and kind of tinker and play with it a little bit. There we go. So now we're a little bit better off than when we started. And we can go to this meeting. Like, I don't have to do any of this stuff yet. I just wanted to do that to get some stuff and things. And you might be wondering why I didn't go to the shop in our own town, Guardia. It's because apparently the guy who runs it is on vacation. So I have to go to Pwnery to go to the shop. Because ours isn't open yet. And as you can see, the cathedral's still standing. But it's for good now, or something. Alright, let's go do our meeting. There you are, the envoys were almost here. Right this way. Ah, you're all here. Chrono, I take it you understand the proceedings? Yep. Loud and clear. Yeah, if they try anything funny, we put them down. You're in safe hands with us, King. Oh, it would be most unfortunate for the Pwneryans to act out of line then. A fanfare? They must have arrived. How fancy. Greetings, my liege. It was a nice trip here. Let's get on with it, right? I can understand an armed escort, but why are both of you fully armored? What are your names? It is a new policy to protect our emissaries, and my name is Ingress. And your guard? Cat got his tongue? His voice is raspy. Lost, that is. He's a drill sergeant and shouts often. Fine, fine. Let's move on. Take your positions, gentlemen. Now, what are your grievances? The town of Pwnery seeks redress for 3 items. Firstly, we would like to annex a small, reasonable portion of Fiona's... You can't be serious. I haven't the foggiest idea what you're using all that fuel for, but you've already turned the outlying areas of Pwnery into barren grasslands. Why don't you research steam power with the rest of the world? But the royal administration owns all the patents and machine shops. That's not true. You guys have a research laboratory on the coast. Okay, whatever. Now, the second matter. In 1000 AD, the former mayor of Por possessed a powerful artifact, the Sunstone. The records indicate it was stolen by agents acting in the name of royalty, and the mayor's family wishes to file claim of original ownership. Huh? He gave it to us fair and square. I'm sorry, but his widow asserts that it was forcibly taken. Ugh, that's a lie. Daddy, do something. Alright, we'll put it under review. Ingress, go now. What? Hey! Hey, I thought... I'm sorry, but can we be excused for a moment? This doesn't reflect well on you, but go ahead. What was that about? Something just isn't right with those two. I get this creepy vibe from them. What about you, Chrono? Yeah, they're strange. I concur. These two are docile compared to the usual emissaries. They aren't even arguing. Yeah, I don't feel safe with them running around either. Let's go check it out. Oh dear. Sir, you might need to start thinking about teaching Princess Nadia to be more diplomatic. Oops, looks like I'm a little late. Please pardon me, Your Highness. Did I miss the meeting? I thought the Chancellor would attend. It doesn't matter now. We should get back before they get suspicious. Negative. We were given the directive to kill Negotiator if 2 out of 3 conditions were not met. Sorry, I'm doing the pauses on purpose because he talks like a robot. What? You can't be serious. We were only supposed to ice the Chancellor. We can't murder King Guardia. On top of that, it was supposed to be discreet. You poisoned his drink, we get out, no suspects were found. And now you're busted. What are you two planning? Ugh, come on, let's dust these 3 and get out of here. You ain't dusting squat. Stand down or be shot. Situation compromised. Returning now. He's fast. Because he seems to be not human. Come on, we have to catch him. Cool. Yep, stay down. Wow, I can't keep up. Yeah, his speed's inhuman. Ugh, I should have left it at home. All this jostling might ruin my work. It's so fragile. I spent 6 months just putting the pieces together. And then he took it. Hey, come on, we have to get that back now. Whew, he stopped. Hey, freeze! Shot him. Oh, yeah, you never saw one, Chrono. The other one shattered when we saved you. I've been trying to make a time egg, you know. Like the thing that revived you? This is a prototype. I hope it wasn't damaged. Unreal. It's so small. Luca? It's just burning off some excess charge, I think. I should be able to take care of it in a few seconds. Hurry, that poor agent's getting away, and if that thing's really like the Chrono Trigger, this could be bad. Oh boy. We've got to get out of here. This thing's crumbling apart. It's what? Well, with some help from Melchior, I'm starting to understand gate mechanics, but this one's damaged. It can go any second. I have no idea how powerful it is. Go as an explode? It'll unleash a temporal vortex in the immediate vicinity, like a big gate, if it works, that is. I don't think we have any choice. Let's get out of here. It's starting to... Oh. There it goes. And we just got sucked into a gate. Where the heck are we going? Meanwhile, back in 65 million BC, or so I thought, Kino! Ayla! Ayla, go! Ayla, leave Kino! No, Ayla, fight! No, Ayla weak! If Ayla fight, Ayla die! Kino no want Ayla die! Kino fight and come back! Kino real warrior! Go! Kino. Think Kino finally found his nuts. Oh, who's this? Mazmune. You helped me realize my hopes and dreams. I refuse to seal you back in that cave. Belongst thou in the castle, thy true home, and where thou art needed most. That's right. Glenn is human. Again. My captain then. What? Remember thee not? Ever I spoke formally? I apologize. Glenn, the king is ready to select the first leaders of the new order. He requests your presence at the castle. I understand. Let us embark. One can assume that Meg has turned him into a frog, Jan has turned him into a frog, so he should be able to turn him back. That's the assumption, at least from where I'm sitting. What? Luca, what are you three doing here? Robo, where are we? Ho ho, this is most interesting. Most interesting indeed. Balthazar lives. Don't you love changing history? Getting people back? And here we go. Flames of Eternity. The rage of the ages burns for eternity. How's that for an intro? That was a playable intro, basically. That beast didn't want nothing to do with him. The wind shifts. Ah, the black wind. That gale has not left my ears since that. How all you wish. Death is nothing to the Reaper. Oops. Poor guy. It was just too much for him to bear. Are you okay? Yipes, he's still alive. I've got to get him somewhere warm. Well, I know who you are. Everyone knows who you are. So we're going to give you your proper name back. Janice. Did you hear the latest? They found some more ruins? Yeah, with the water receding and all, a bunch of Zeal treasures being found. I hear some people are crossing the ocean to get some of the artifacts. Pretty creepy guy, huh? No kidding, such a pale face. What's with those strange clothes? Guess you never know what to expect. Oh, you're up. We were worried. No need to thank us. We all have to work together to survive. I'll be leaving now. At least see the Elder before you go. He rescued you, you know. Fine. Let's go see your Elder. I see you're okay. It's been a year? I hope your search has been met with success. Janice, may I ask of you? Some of the elderly have grown sick, myself included. Please, go and find Sargon, as he has a Zeal recovery spring for our sake. Please, this is not just for us, this is for you too, Janice. You've kept searching without ever resting. I know your powers have declined. And even so, you're still the strongest among us. You're the only one Sargon might listen to. Fine. Wait for my return. Hi, Alphador. Soon, Alphador. So this is, they kept the original 12,000 BC music here. By the way, what time are we in? 11995 BC. 5 years after the fall of Zeal. Well, hey, just who are you? I bet you're here to commandeer my recovery spring. Well, I won't let you have it. Didn't you hear me, freak? Get out of here. Command me again, and I'll spare no torment in your death. Sorry, what can I do for you? Sorry, I don't abide fools. Just let the villagers and me use the recovery spring. I visited him. He should let you use the spring now. Good. Thank you, Janice. There have been many sightings of persons in Zeal clothing. Hey! This place hasn't changed. How's life on an ice cube treating you, old man? Dalton. Been a while, hasn't it? Tell me, geezer, where's this Sargon I've heard so much about? No, leave us alone. The prophet, give me a break. Now, where's Sargon? Speak up. No, get out of here. Oh, he does have an eye patch. Prepare yourself, Dalton. Please, you're as obstinate as that traitor Shala. You'll regret that. I disagree. Now, can someone please tell me where Sargon is before I toast the lot of you? Enough. This ends now. No, my child is here. Please, don't fight. Sargon's house is south of here, near the new village. Was that so hard? You get to live. For now. Yeah, he does have an eye patch. Huh. That definitely explains, what was it? Prophet's Guile. Man, that was really well stitched together. Pun fully intended. Well, I guess the first thing we should do is save, because we haven't done that yet. Oops. Let's save up here. There. If I remember right, this place is full of beasts. And I think there's a... What? Oh, great. Oh, I have to 99 Janice too, don't I? Easy mode. Well, I'll see you in a few. You already know what's going to happen. Level time.
A few moments later.
And we're back. Now he's 99, he's got all his techs. Now I can actually get through the fights a bit quicker for you guys. Because I want stuff and things, so I have to fight for stuff and things. This time I'll just attack with physical. Oh, I forgot, I can also wear the equipment that we picked up with Chrono, because that's one of the game mechanics that never really was a problem. Inventory always carried over. Oh wait, no. Janice's equipment's already better than all that stuff. I forgot about that. So it's unnecessary. For now. Look at that, that guy's like so focused on that fish. Unfortunately, this one isn't. So now I have to fight both of them. Yeah. The trick there was to attack the near one first, because the far one has to catch up to you before he can attack you. And, I mean, keep in mind, if you play this, you're going to have to grind it out a bit, so your mileage will vary in terms of how long it takes you to get to where certain places are. but you would definitely want to grind out this area a bit. Give yourself some tech points, you know, unlock a few levels, beef up your stats. The earlier you can get some of that done, the smoother your ride will be later on. Splendid, this is the piece, all right. Immortality is within my grasp once again. Dalton. The prophet again. You're too late anyway. I shouldn't have left you alive back then. Actually, I'd love to stay and catch up, but I have a date with immortality. Should you wish to witness the birth of my divinity, the ceremony will be held in the ruins in the far north. Now do me a favor and die. Dalton, don't you know that your golems aren't worth a crap to me? Like, I can destroy your guys any time I want. I did it in Chrono Trigger. I did it in the Prophet's Guile. And now I just did it here. Granted, max. But still. The trick to that one is you want to hit him with fire spells as many times as possible if you're not maxed out, because he'll copy magic attacks and you're very resistant to fire, so you could survive that battle and just keep casting fire 2 over and over and over until he dies. Thankfully they didn't make me walk all the way back out of that place. So let's hit the spring. Let's talk to the old man, Dalton. Why can't he just try to live peacefully among all of us? Because he's power hungry and peevish. Half my treasures are worthless without magic, but I'm not an innate. Well, you just don't have the skill. So this wasn't here before. Dalton left it open because, well, he's just brash. But you might remember this spot too, the North Cape. Everything sunk to the ocean floor. What a view. I mean, could you imagine being in prehistory, like in an ice age, and there's nothing, and then like you get to see that? That'd be, I don't know. If you like to be by yourself, it's pretty nice. And he is quite the loner, so... Dalton's Dungeon. This place is actually pretty easy. Okay, we're going to Dark Mist everybody, I think. Tonic and an ether. Note to all lashers. Check the tombstones, idiots. You can't get lost if you read them. The ship was made, the skies to tame. It left its dock with this bright name. The ship was called the Blackbird, so we go up. Over here. I'm avoiding the fights deliberately. And in Hassa Deep, we answer dreams' calls. The interior features this color on walls. And Hassa had a lot of gold. If you pick the wrong path, you end up fighting a golem or falling into a trap. And then you go back to the beginning. In beautiful Zeal magic is norm. This type of magic is the most potent form. Shadow, clearly. Okay, this one's pretty cool. You cannot always trust your eyes. Indeed. Zeal is powerful and mighty. It is powered by what heavenly body? The moon, the sun, or the star? The sun. Oh, we have a fight. Let's just try physical attacking him. You're on your own for this one. I've tried every one of these paths, they're all wrong. It's the statue. We're on chapter 5, right? Yes, sir. He's writing his own biography. Okay, get ready to write. And then it came to pass that Venerable Dalton, yes, he who subjugated the golems, located the silver streak of zeal, and taking it upon his mantle, declared the new kingdom an immortal one, with Dalton as eternal regent over. You and your stupid big hair and even bigger mouth. Profit. These games are over. Yeah. Get out of the way. Hey, those guys are getting hard to find these days. Wait, I detected magic. Shadow, no less. Just who are you? It doesn't matter anyway. Your aura's weakened a lot since those events 5 years ago. With your death, I will be the only heir of Zeal once more. Time to put you in your place. Shall we? Now this is a fight you are not supposed to win. Just so you know. Like, you can put up a fight, but he's never gonna die. But it'd make you feel better if you hit him. He's gonna hit me with this one spell and it's gonna wipe me out, pretty much. Not that one. It's like a fire spell of some sort. I'm not even gonna waste my time healing, because like I said, you're not supposed to win this. Does feel good hitting him though. I'm surprised I got 3 attacks off this time. See, we've already done 9,000 damage. Oh my god. Did I actually beat him? Still weak. Well, I won the fight, but I still fell over. That sucks. Pathetic. You were much more tenacious last time. I'm gonna throw you in my stasis tube. Even though you're a wimp, you're an innate magic user, and I could need your energy to complete my device. After that, you'll make a nice snack for my golems. Or if you're lucky, you might even become my new jester. So yeah, beat him or not, you can't win that. Because now you're stuck in that damn tube. Shala. This is just him thinking. Parentheses, thoughts out loud. You see, Shala, this is why we need the Mammon machine. But is it worth... I mean, he objected to it. The very idea of getting power from... Don't be silly. That was before any of us knew the power of the great Lavos. Immortality is beckoning. And your mother demands you come. But... Janice? What are you doing here? Shala, look, I taught myself to... Come to the hall tonight, Shala, and we'll work on channeling this energy. Oh, and get that kid something to keep him quiet. A cat, maybe? Ow, my knee. If I could just get to the spring. No choice. I must use magic. Janice, your magical energy. That's remarkable. I never knew. He was just repressing it the whole time. This is just him having flashbacks. He's getting stronger, and fast too. To be that powerful physically and magically for a human his age? Yes, he is exactly the symbol we need. Come out, Magus, king of the mystics. Now he's thinking about that time he got sent to 600 AD. And now the time that Shala freed him from their stasis. Are you alright? Quickly escape from the palace. I'm afraid I can't allow that. Your meddling tires me. You'll just have to disappear. You mustn't. Stop! He's arguing with himself. Okay, I'll spare them. But he banished us, if you remember. Must it end like this? And so, we're back here. So all that happened while we were traveling. Luca, what are you doing here? Robo, where are we? Ho ho, this is most interesting. So this is the... Now we're taking this role. I take it these are the 3 time travelers, Robo. That is correct. Ah, perfect. Luca, Nadia, and Chrono. You must excuse me. The version of me that you encountered was from a ruined future in the previous timeline. I have actually never met you, until now that is, though I've long studied your adventure to defeat Lavos. Wow. Yes, well, follow me. Hey Robo, I'm pleased to see you again. I'm sorry we can't celebrate this right now, I must keep an eye on the computers. We'll talk after the visit then, I have so many things to tell you. Welcome to Chronopolis. You're in 2305 AD, so again, 5 years after the disaster. I created this temporal research institution after finding myself in this era. Through magic long lost in this time period and current science, we were able to conduct all kinds of research on temporality. I rounded up a few trustful scientists who avidly delve into the nature of space-time. It's a far cry from my old laboratory. What's in this room? Ah, through that door is a hangar intended to house my next project, the Epoch 2, or the Neo-Epoch, whichever you prefer. Currently, the technology needed for a time machine that can travel to nearly any era is too crude and cumbersome for a mobile vehicle. Which brings me to my next work. Hey, are you a Tropos? Is everything okay? I am aware of my fate in the ruined timeline. But Mother Brain, even though she is still used as a supercomputer, is restricted by adequate security parameters. There's nothing to fear. Interesting. So the Mother Brain AI, it's still in use. The center structure is the current peak of temporal transform technology. Called the Temporal Dispatch Center, or TDC, top dead center, it utilizes a magnificent store of energy kept in magically tuned time circuits to transport the contents to almost any place in time. Whoa, this time machine can go anywhere? Correct. Well, actually, it can only travel on a yearly scale, 1001, 2, 3, I can't break it down more. Such a feat is possible with a time egg, but the integrity of those is too fragile to sustain energy and usage of this magnitude. The TDC only works one way though. It can send people, but it will not bring them back. This is why we have the temporal catch, which is located in Robo's room. The temporal catch works only if a strong temporal disturbance already exists somewhere, by forcing it to open and catch a nearby traveler. Amazing! You're a genius! Oh, I suppose the feeling is mutual, my dear. Well, I've got some more adjustments to make on the TDC, so why don't you take a look around? This facility has a large lower level which can be accessed through the elevator to the left. Have fun! So we'll save. This is the primary workstation. It facilitates a variety of activities. Okay. This is the infirmary and rest area. Those chambers put you to sleep instantly and you wake up at whatever time you choose. They can also put you in stasis if you're injured. On the mainland, only the Central Regime High Command has medical technology like this. Strange beds, eh? They may look curious to you, but they're actually very comfortable. Take a nap? No, we're good. And here's Melchior. How are you, Luca? Surprised? Balthazar brought me here a few weeks ago. You're just in time to witness something spectacular. Here goes nothing. Blast it. It didn't work. What am I doing, you ask? It's simple, in theory. My research indicates that dreamstone, under certain conditions, can be rigidified into stronger material. Unfortunately, it's just not working, and I don't want to exhaust the dreamstone supply. Or you may have to fetch some. Well, more seriously, I better not keep you. You must be eager to explore this place. I guess. Stuff. Things. Let's see. Yeah. Oh, I should probably put the gear on. She's already got the Nauta shell. And we're good. Ivory bow, top end. Oh. That's all she can wear. That dreamstone chunk originally had some residual Lavos energy, but it was quickly used up. We keep on relying on this dreamstone for a few decades at least. Or we can keep on relying. Balthazar would like very much to find new sources of power, though. Okay. It's almost like a nuclear fuel rod of sorts. It was simple for Balthazar to mimic the technology of Zeal and create this reactor. I'm monitoring power fluctuations. Don't want to surge now, do you? Nope. Ah, you're the heroes. This machine is based off the same technology as the Mammoth machine, though the power source is different. That dreamstone you see enriches the output of our generators tenfold, but we're always on the lookout for better sources of power. And what an interesting world. I'm relieved Balthazar saved me after the fall of Zeal. Wow, this really is impressive. What a bright center. So much technology. I can do a lot with this stuff. Well, all in good time, I guess. What the hell? Huh? That was the poor agent, wasn't it? What's he doing here? How did he get here? No idea, but we better stop him. He must be up to something. Going up. Save often. Where'd he go? What the? He's gonna use the dispatch chamber. Not if we can stop him. Hold him down! Don't move! Look at that, he's just pulling us with him. Balthazar? We're stuck! It's too late. The destination is set to 1005 AD. Oh. At least we're going somewhere familiar. Find out what that person did. Hurry. Back home we go. Ugh, stop right there. How did you get to Chronopolis? No use talking. Let's trash this guy. Returning to base. Where could it be going? Back to Poor? We'll find out one way or another. They've got a base on the coast. That's got to be it, Chrono. Let's get a move on. First thing I need to do is 99 these characters. I need a fight first. Here we go. This'll do. Okay, well, we'll see you in two very boring minutes from now, because I have to level out 2 characters. See you shortly.
2 very boring minutes later.
Alright, and 2 very Boring minutes later, we're back, and they're 99. They got their skills, their spells, all their good stuff. But before we move on to there, we should probably get a night's sleep, because we are weak. Talk to this guy. Travelers, what's your business? Do not loiter in poor, or you'll be severely fined. He can do nothing to me, bro. Or, excuse me, 20 gold in advance. Fine, whatever. There we go. So I had to pay twice as much because I'm from Guardian. Jerks. Here we go. Pretty sure I have to go here. The poor camp. Camp of pores. Oh, quiet. What's that weird guy sent to the castle at the meeting? I don't know who you're talking about. Please. Step aside. We're going to take a look. I cannot do that. Only the King of Guardia can authorize external inspections. Were you born yesterday? This is Princess Nadia and Prince Chrono. Let us through. Fine. Do as you wish. It's not like we're hiding anything special anyway. Yeah, but this guy here... Oh, hello. I'm William Ishito. I dozed off. These barracks are not conducive to reading, eh? I do believe I am tired, however. I will resume my nap as I have the night shift. Do stop by sometime. I would hugely enjoy a chat with you fellows. Farewell. Right. That William just sleeps all day. He must lead a charmed life. Well, yeah, until you make him work the night shift, then it must suck. Nothing here. It's a sort of vehicle, but the engine is badly designed and the circuits are not connected properly. It's not functional at all. I'm just napping. Our little project is so powerful. It took out 4 troopers in the first test run alone. On the other hand, we're having a harder time trying to make the tank work. What's the other thing that took out 4 troopers? I wonder. Halt! This is the general's quarters. Only one guest at a time, darn it. I'm not letting all 3 of you through. I'll go then. No way, the king would be furious. And so would we. We just have to find another way. Perhaps they didn't know it was us. He looks like he might be sick. Shh. Maybe we can borrow their clothes. Yeah, let's do it. Got 2 uniforms. Alright, put them on. Off camera, that is. Yikes, it's hot in here. I don't think the guy who had this was wearing deodorant. Let's go. Everything checks out. Step through this door to see the General Moncrief. Ah, Princess Nadia, I assume you were received warmly by my troops? Well, I wouldn't say it like that. Then I take it Guardia's doing well? Hey, I'll ask the questions. What's the deal with the envoy you sent? And where's the agent who escaped? That should get him reeling. Well, unbeknownst to us, spies had captured our emissaries and went in their place to cause turmoil. Spies from where? That's not yet to be determined, but rest assured we should track down the survivor and interrogate him fiercely. Okay. And what's that tank doing outside? It's a prototype of an automobile. It's for civilian purposes. I assure you it's not equipped with weapons or armaments. It doesn't even work, in fact. Oh, and this concludes our deal. Send the Chancellor my regards. You may not return here. Have a safe journey home. I didn't get to go into that box. I forgot to get the box. It was probably like a tonic or something. Ugh, what a sniveling little troll. I hate pandering to Guardia. A shame the mission failed. If only we had more soldiers, more weapons, and a working tank. I'd give them that. I'd give them what they're for, all right. Chrono's right. Looks like Poor can't wage war at all right now. But it's still trying to cause trouble. That spy story was a lie. I think so too, but we can't find the agent. For now, let's return to the castle and tell it to the king. There he is. Man, I kind of... You already inspected the base recently. This is an amusement park. Damn, I didn't get the chest. Usually I get the chest before I go talk to him. But it's probably not a big deal. Wait! It'll be dark soon. This forest is no place for Guardian royalty to travel at night. Let's stay at Fiona's shrine for the night and leave tomorrow. Very well. I'm on my way to Truce. Wish I could just stay there. Well, hello, Princess Nadia, Prince Chrono. I'm investigating reports of thievery. Technically, my jurisdiction stops at Zenden Bridge, but the Chancellor is tired of complaints from Truce. What are you guys doing here? It's not safe. We've been looking for that crazy emissary from the meeting. No luck. Now that you've shown interest, they may be a little on edge. Be on your guard. Here, take this. 1 tonic. Something bad went down in the forest recently. Be careful. Not long ago, a few mystics decided to make a nice natural settlement in the northern area. Pork killed the idea. Guess they thought we were spies. That sucks. Are you tired, travelers? You can sleep until morning. The bandits who depend on this forest to live would not dare violate this guardian shrine. Yeah, we're asleep. He did it! I don't know how, but he did it! The future is now! Guess he got the tank working. Great. Well, let's make our way back to the castle and report our failure. Actually, we should probably save too. Huh. I couldn't just walk through this time. They're attacking! Poor is attacking! We're going to attack some Poors. Sir Chrono, Poor troops are approaching. They have a tank with them. What? I thought their engineers couldn't make it work. Does it even matter at this point? It's here. Let's just kill it. They have a tank. We have a Hulk. No, we don't. Some of you might be getting these little quotes that I keep dropping in the video. You know what we got? We got Delta Farce. Watch this. You're gonna get hit with everything we got all at once. Yeah. Yeah. Obviously, you're not going to be able to do that unless you unlock all your techs. Time to prove yourselves, soldiers. Show them the power of our people. Yes, sir. Gonna whoop that ass the old-fashioned way. They're not gonna survive all this. No way. This didn't go as expected. Let's retreat for now. As you wish. Moncrief with the agent. How did they complete this tank so quickly? He lost something. It looks like... Gate key. It's my gate key. Did the agent steal it in my house? I have no idea what's going on, but if he used this to go to Chronopolis, perhaps we can too. Balthazar may be able to give us the answers we need. Let's see if the telepod gate's still alive. Active. Alive. Let's confirm if that's really Luca's gate key or not first. And the easiest way to do that is just simply go to her house. Stay safe, everyone. Hopefully this will be over soon. We shall see. My gate key is missing, so the one we got from the poor agent must definitely be mine. Perhaps he heard us talk about time travel and searched my room for clues or artifacts. Confirmation of theft. Ah, the gate's here. Since when has this gate been reactivated? Does it matter? It works. That's all that matters. Nope, it definitely brought us back to Chronopolis. Balthazar, that agent who entered Chronopolis, we think that he changed something in the present. Yes, I share your conclusion. He recently retrieved Luca's gate key and used it to travel here. Which, by the way, implies that the gates have been reactivated for some reason. In any case, he downloaded data on military engines and back in 1005 AD fixed Poor's flawed tank prototype. How did he manage to remember all the information he looked up? He must be very smart. I've drawn first blood. And now for last blood. The hell said that? Balthazar, the meters are reading a power fluctuation in the main reactor. It seems someone's attacking the system. One of you stay here and help me monitor the systems. Robo and 2 others go down to the reactor and stop whatever's wreaking havoc down there. Yeah, we'll go with this. And you get to stay Robo. And we're going to save. And technically, I think we're out of time for the day anyway. So this was Pwnery's Kickin' It Old School, episode 16. And if you like what you saw, hit the old like button. And if you haven't done so already, maybe subscribe to the channel. If you're new to my channel, welcome. But if you're a regular here, welcome back. Either way, check out my other playlists and see if my other interests may be of interest to you. Next week, we're going down in the basement, and we're going to kill or attack or fight whoever's down there messing with us. So until then, stay on alert. We'll see you later.